Kwestia jest doświadczenia. Człowiek dopiero po jakimś czasie,
It's a matter of experience. Just after some time, the man realized that as he becomes wiser, as he learns every day, another year teaches you another new thing. He is convinced that after 3 or 4 years, he knows everything, but there is not the case. Even after 50 years of shepherd's experience, milk or cheese can play trick of them. This activity involves your full attention. You have to be on the alert all the time.
Nie porobi nic innego, bo trzeba być cały czas na baczności.
As the first drops of milk fall into puciera, a wooden dish, and before a whole process of separating protein from the whey, named klaganie, it is always said, God gave by possessions, God will give for good use. It means that God gave us this, and for the people we will make the best use for it. The best cheese in the shepherd's hut comes out in the mountains in spring, May, June, while the herbs grow and blossom. When herbs are fresh, when sheep eat herbs, when they eat the most herbs, then the best cheese comes out, brindza. The ripened cheese there is the most delicious in spring. Then it matures there 3 or 4 months. It depends on how long you stay here. You will recognize milk, good milk, just if you milk a sheep yourself and prepare it yourself. Then you know the milk is good. You have to do it every day to know how to do it and what to do about it. You need to know what kind of milk it is and what can come out of it. So I would say every day different cheese. It needs to be cut in two and squeezed inside. If you want to have a good cheese, you have to press it to let the water fly out. To have a good cheese, you need to massage it well. Like a woman, if you massage it well, the cheese is happy and everyone is happy.
Jak wymasuje jest dobrze, to i opie jest ser zadowolony i wszyscy zadowoleni dookoła.
Oryginalny oscypek robiony tak, no to...
The original cheese oscypek, made like that, has a particular taste. Every single one is a bit different. It depends on anything. On the pasture. The pasture which stays in the sun is the right one. It depends on the work itself, on how you separate protein from the whey, on how you smoke. That's why these cheese are different, but you cannot confuse oscypek with other kinds of cheese that we have.
Wszystkie elementy, które są...
All the tools that are useful in the shepherding come from the old. Puciera, gieleta, it was used for milking instead of the bucket. Ferula, stronga, kosor, watra, podysor, all these names derive from the old days.
Podysor to jest takie wszystkie te nazwy jeszcze z dawnych czasów.
One thing that we have taken from the old tradition, from what our fathers, grandfathers taught us, they also had been taught by someone. I suppose that it was when they were settling down here. You are going to stay here, and you stay there. Poles in Poland, Slovaks in Slovakia, and Czechs, where they are. Someone had to tell our great-great-grandparents, and they has passed it to us, and we want to pass their father.
Pasterze pokazali ten żos, to zacięcie, które
The shepherds have shown that verve that characterizes Highlanders. I believe that it is fundamental to present this, to unite this. A kind of candidate of all these issues is the mountain trail that runs along the Carpathians. It presents the community with its own character and characteristic features of the mountain people.
Nie tak od roboty, jak owoc słonecka. Nie tak od roboty, jak owoc słonecka. Pytają się ludzie, co ja dziewecka, co ja dziewecka. Miewa kwitle licka, jako jagłodecka. Miewa kwitle licka, jako jagłodecka. Moja babka chodievala spievať ako družička, chodievala spievať na svadby. Aj tak v rodine si zaspievame a potom už neskôr aj v súbore som bola a účinkovala, tak aj tam ma to potiahlo. A teraz sme spolu a hráme.
Ten projekt wymyśliliśmy po to,
The aim of this project is to make the general public more familiar with herding and the problems that it's struggling with. For us, this project is needed to carry out the pieces of research, to show which way vlachs were walking. At present, there are pastoral places. Another purpose of it is to prepare materials as Highlander Alliance does, so young people could be taught about the hearing. Even shepherding is in crisis nowadays. In my opinion, one starts to speak about pasture. Our actions lead to popularization, so the people would ask about oscypek, so they would appreciate wooden and leather products, and they then would improve in the way of life of those who breed these sheep.